show up on the screen. It's 25 underscore all caps William. You're gonna see it there on the screen. You can go there and get really awesome clothes. Look really cool. Wear a nice, really cool little sweater or something like that. Wear maybe some jump pants or something, you know? Wear some cool freaking glasses. I can't wait for my stuff to come in, and when it comes in, I'm gonna sport it out. But I'll tell you one thing. I think everyone gets duped on trying to become those models on Instagram, and those people DM you and say, "Hey man, collab," and you're like, "Oh shit, this person wants to collab with me? Oh damn, this is insane! I'm gonna be famous." And then you're like, "Oh yeah, let me collab with you. Oh, okay, check this out. You are gonna be a collaborator, ambassador guy with me, and then but you gotta use this code to get people to buy this thing, and then they're gonna get 30%, and they're gonna send it to your PayPal, and then they're gonna do all these things," and it's like, wait, it's like that. So I gotta buy the clothes, get this awesome discount, and I think you already overpriced the clothes, so basically it's like normal price if I paid for it with the 50% discount, and then you feel kind of like just dumb after it, and then everyone starts DMing you and say, "Hey, collab, you want to collab with us? You want to collab with us?" I never had Instagram in my whole life. I just recently had it just for the podcast, and it's like, yeah, man, I got duped, and I'm probably like everyone else who possibly got duped. So cheers to that, to who's got duped, and cheers to Brute Impact, because when I get the clothes, I'm still gonna rock the clothes, because I spent a good amount of money on the clothes, and I hope they come soon. All right, if you guys are checking this out, I hope my clothes come soon, so I can sport them out for you guys and rock in this cool ass view, you know, to the Just Call It podcast fans. You know, we gotta do what we gotta do, because we just call it. That's another thing. Just Call It's coming out with their own clothing line soon. We're gonna come out with the Just Call It clothing line. It's gonna have some clothes. We're gonna come up with their own fashion line. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be new. We just opened the website. You're gonna look at it right here on the Just Call It podcast screen right now. Boom to your face, and you're gonna see it. www.justcallitpodcast.com. Really awesome. What else is in awesome news that's going on? New York just legalized marijuana all over across the state, followed in California's footsteps finally. I felt like it should have been like the other way around. You know, I think if like New York did it first, everybody else would have did it, or would have done it, you know? I don't understand why it didn't happen first. You know, I'm not a politician. You know, I know there's a lot of crime in New York versus California. Bigger state, a lot of crime. Littler state, a lot of crime there too, and the capacity. I don't know, just kind of crazy. To me, it's kind of crazy. I just, so many things went down in New York before California, and I feel like in that time, of course, you got to put really strict laws, prohibition, with booze, especially in Chicago, you know, Capone times, stuff like that. But just imagine if New York legalized marijuana first before California. It would have been a lot more different. But hey, so that's a new thing, you know, that's a new thing over there. Now you go to New York, it's legal, you know. When it was legal in California, it was like a crazy thing, you know. It was go out to the park, just start doing it, you know. When there was those hippie hill type of things, when those all that stuff, you know, because I'm all part of that, right? And I love that stuff. I do it, whatever. It's part of life, and it's normal in California, in the Bay Area nowadays. It's pretty much normal. It's a business nowadays. It's a huge billion-dollar business. Who's not involved in some type of thing like that, right? So in California, it's big. And then to go try it in Vegas, which is like a crazy town, which is full of all this stuff, is nothing compared to trying to do it in California. And I can just imagine having a good time legally now in New York, and all that you can do in New York, because New York's freaking beautiful. New York's freaking beautiful, man. I've only been there as a tourist. I'm not from there. It's a beautiful place. If if you ever get a chance to go there, go there. It's just awesome. So cheers to that, man. That's going to be freaking great for everybody. That's going to be more of a billion-dollar business now that New York's legalized. Now, of course, the Stash app's going to be all crazy now. All those little investor apps that everyone's going to have on their phone, and then when all that shit dies down again, and then all that stuff. You know how that happens. So it's all that freak stock investment, man. Oh man, the Michelada is so good. Modelo, not a sponsor, man. Not a sponsor, but so good. You gotta have a Michelada. Modelo, it's so good. On Sunday, delicious. What else, man? What else is going on in the world? The world is interesting, man. Opportunity. When you believe in yourself, I really think that amongst everyone who doesn't believe in you, or who doesn't really believe in your thought process, or doesn't believe in how you do things, or how you look at life, I think if you really, really believe in yourself and you work towards it, like you actually physically work towards what you're envisioning that you're doing, right? You take the steps necessary to get there. You then, with work and the multitude of your believing in yourself and the work towards getting those things done step by step, you're eventually going to get to wherever you want to be in life. And I feel like that currently at this present moment, because I'm working towards the podcast and other things, and I want to spread that towards everybody that's listening. That I truly believe that if you believe in what you believe in, and you work towards it, and you take a step-by-step process towards getting there, you really can really get to where you want to be. And if you envision things and you don't take steps to get there, you don't invest your money, you don't invest your time to do those things, you're not going to get there. And that's true. It's so freaking true. It's so tough to believe that, but you have to believe in yourself. It's so easy to get down on yourself nowadays. We get so distracted. Me and my wife were talking today about a really interesting thing about the newspaper. We went to a local coffee shop down here in San Leandro at Sabino's. It's delicious. We went down there and there was just a newspaper, a couple sheets of paper, but she was so focused in reading the article because it was about her local spot. And to us, of course, who doesn't want to read about something local with your company, or with things going on around life? Oh shit, there's bees, bro. We got attacked by a bee. I see it. I see that bee. But I really think that if you're going to look at a newspaper, it feels good to read the article and grasp something physical. Nowadays, we just pass through things so quickly that we can't even digest the amount of information that we're looking at, because it's so mismatched from what we follow or what we like, whether we like this person, how they look, then versus to celebrity information, then to something going on in the news, or if you like this car, you like this food, or if you like what's going on with your family. There's all these likes that you like, but the information is coming so quickly. And you try to look at news on your app, or you try to digest looking at just maybe what the page says on the news on an Instagram page or a Facebook page, but you really gotta, how do you really digest your news? How do you really look at the politics going on in your world? Are you just going to blindly go through life and just kind of like say, oh yeah, man, I'm just gonna take these pictures, look at my Instagram, boom, 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 that's it? And I'm not going to look at what's going on in the world, what's going on behind closed doors? Come on, man. You got to open your mind to things, not just going on what's getting posted. You got to look at what's going on on a piece of paper, what's getting spray painted on the side of your city, what's getting posted on pictures all over the construction buildings on the side of wood paneling. You got to see things. You got to look at what's going on. You got to open your eyes. You can't be blind to what's going on in the world. So, I mean, I hope one day that they do revive the newspaper. I mean, I'm sure people are probably listening say, hey, I'll read the newspaper every day. Not really. You know? Who is and who isn't? It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, how you digesting your news is really what matters. You're just looking at the TV, you're just looking at your phone, looking at a column and reading what the artist has to, what the editor or the newspaper column writer, the journalist has to write is true. You really gotta listen to that and read that, even if it takes you 15 minutes versus reading something in 2 seconds on a flash ad on freaking Instagram. You really gotta look at that. So think about that for a second. What are you doing on your Sunday? Just call it. Just call your own shots. Just call it how it is. Just call it how you need to do it. Just call it how you need to get it done. That's it for the Just Call It podcast. Thank you for coming on Easter Sunday. God bless. And thank you so much. And I love my family. And take care to everyone. And live your best life. Thank you.